welcome to the Raw after WrestleMania post show with the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon.
It's your boy King Coach, man. What's good?
I am the OCJ Chuck Jordan.
Raw after this was a good Raw, man. This was how you follow a WrestleMania. I had very low expectations how they left me fucking Sunday night, but they pulled it together, man. This was a solid Monday night Raw after WrestleMania.
Before we start, did I not call Breaker joining Heyman?
This nigga just think he Houdini now, man.
Right.
Did I not say it though? I said either, but they actually pulled the old Chuckaroo and gave me both. I'm over here in tears.
You do that a lot. You always say either or, and then that way you have no choice but to be right.
Right.
No, I didn't call Punk or Roman. I said either he's going to say fuck both of them and join Breaker, or he's going to join Seth.
Chuck be
they
like,
did both of the options.
Like either Breaker gonna join Heyman or he not. Like,
right.
Hey, Coach,
what's up, King?
I had a landslide Saturday.
Hey,
just let me have it, okay?
I think you had one Sunday too. Did you have something wrong Sunday?
I got one wrong.
Yeah.
I got one wrong. Yes.
I just want you to pick my parlays for tomorrow.
I got you.
Shout out to Shay in the chat saying AL Raw after Mania was finally good. And hello, everyone. What up, Shay?
Hi, Shay.
Let's get into it. Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania starts off with John Cena coming down to celebrate and warning everybody that he is the last real champion. They're going to have to hit the reset button. CM Punk, the history of that. Hulk Hogan, the history of that. Shawn Michaels, everybody who held that title is going home with him on a trophy showcase. This was a hell of a segment. He goes to praise himself, raise his arms, and out of nowhere, RKO from Randy Orton, letting it be known, like they would say on the basketball court, he got next. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on the opening of Monday Night Raw?
Man, Cena said it from a while ago. It was like, hey, I'm not giving y'all what y'all want. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be the matches y'all want. I'm not going to come out here and give y'all a spectacle like I used to. He said, in fact, y'all should apologize. And then the fans said they're sorry. And he was like, y'all are some sorry ass mother. And they called him an asshole. He was like, I may be an asshole, but
I'm the champ.
I'm the champ.
That's ridiculous. This crowd back and forth. Make up your goddamn mind.
You know the part that killed me was and he said something. He was like, when he mentioned Cody and they were just booed, and he was like, that was supposed to be your guy. He said, but since Friday. He was like, since Friday, when I came back, y'all been booing him, but that was supposed to be that was your last chance. That was your last guy to hold it. Y'all done with him. It's like y'all already done with your new toy. But they didn't do the same with Randy though. They just started singing my man's song. So I think it's really messed up that the guy who was willing to die on the sword, if you will, for them was the first person that he turned on.
Definitely.
And that made me believe that John Cena was right. We don't deserve none of these guys. Like us fans are flip-floppy. We're horrible.
We are. Jody Bennett in the comments saying this tonight Raw after WrestleMania was very incredible. Yeet yeet. And what's up, Ron, Coach Chuck, OCJ. And Jody getting love in the chat. Hi, Jody. What up, Shay? RKO out of nowhere, 1000%. Ron T, the icon. Your thoughts on John Cena facing off with Randy Orton?
I thought this was gonna happen. So I'm glad that I was right about something for once.
Let's go, Ron.
But yeah, I'm glad to see. I know I'm glad to see that this is Randy versus Cena. I think it's the right choice, and let Cody regroup.
Definitely. Coach, your thoughts?
Man, this was definitely solid, man. This was solid. This was a great start to Raw. Just to see Randy come out and to see John Cena be dead on the mat for about 5 to 10 minutes after the arcade I was like, this is fire. So John Cena then took a nap down there. Randy Orton hitting it, man, fire. Let's go. What's
Yeah,
next?
that was dope. That was dope. That was dope. 1000%. Shout out to Vis. I don't even know how to Via Viscarba. Jacob is going to team up with Roman, saying it over there on TikTok. Hey, that might happen. He needs some help right now. We're gonna get to that eventually. But to the next segment, we got Liv Morgan and Raquel defeat the newly tag team champions Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. They are now 4-time women tag team champions. But it wasn't that. That was the surprise. It was afterwards where Becky Lynch snaps and beats the feathers out of Lyra Valkyria, blaming pretty much the whole match on her, saying this was all your fault. To hell with you. And I agree with you, Becky Lynch.
Yes.
That's why you are the man.
Yes.
She know what's best for business. God damn it. Coach, your thoughts on them losing the titles instantaneously?
This is what I see. They shouldn't have lost that Mania in the beginning. First and foremost, it shouldn't have happened. If they was gonna do something like that, they should have made it to where it was just Becky versus Lyra for her belt. You know what I'm saying? At Mania, let's just do that instead. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming. You see it's coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't even prolong it. Don't make my girl have to get a belt up and then get it right back the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like an Indian giver. We ain't on that, man. Let's keep this belt. Let's keep it going.
Shout out to Katie Infinity Detroit saying, "Hey, Coach DTM," in the chat on Instagram.
Hey, all right now, talk about it.
What's all that about? Man? What the hell?
Okay.
Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on Bird Brain and Becky Lynch losing the titles?
I thought this was great because we always say Mania is the ending, and also the Raw after is the start of the next chapter. The story had to end with Liv and Becky because technically Liv is the one who put her out the previous WrestleMania. So it's like, all right, well, we have to close that book. And then on Monday, Lyra, if you notice, Becky was the one who won the belts. Lyra was the one who lost them. Which means, Becky, I'd be pissed too. Like, I came back after a year for you to drop them. Maybe Chuck and Abe was right. That your feather ass was flying too close to the sun, like Chuck said, and I don't need to be with you.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
And since you never want to put your belt on the line, guess what? I'm the man, and you're going to have to fight me for that. Let's go.
Let's go. Ron shaking his head. Go ahead. Say what you got to say, man.
No, I actually agree with Chuck, aside from the last thing he said. But but no, I think that was the right move. I thought they had them live and then start a new story with Lyra and Becky. Like I said before, Becky's the one that put her over.
Serious lag issues over there.
I know. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I'm trying my best. But I think Becky saw that, people like Chuck and Abe that didn't believe, and she said, "Look, I'm about to put her over again, just to let you know how good Lyra actually."
See, that's why you know what? That's why you're lagging right now, because God knew you was about to say some crazy shit.
Hey, or hear me out. Or she's going to take the belt and actually make it prestigious.
Right, facts. Couple comments real quick. Shout out Providence Bruiser fans. He said, "I'm glad that they got their belts back." And Big Steel legend wrestler saying, Big Steel here saying, "Hey guys, what up, Big Steel? Appreciate you joining us on the Holy Shhh Podcast, Monday Night Raw post show." Coach, you already talked about this?
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, we good. Ron threw me off.
With that Temu router going on over there.
Yeah, he got that Temu router over there. He over there.
I have the Temu router.
And with your America Online email address. And Shay in the comments agreeing with Chuck. I see an IC title match in the near future. Definitely. And Chris W is in the chat. You talking about WWE? Well, we ain't talking NBA. Yes, we're talking WWE, but I will be talking NBA Pistons tonight. Get the dub 1-1 series. Catch me on my page after this. Crazy double duty tonight.
I think what happened is that you said you weren't gonna talk about WWE no more. You was only talking about AEW. So he's like, "You talking WWE?"
Oh, yeah, Chris, you're right. You're right. Hey, I can pay for this shit. I just talk shit. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm backtrack on everything.
But no, I am excited for the IC title match, though. I do think Becky's going to take it, and then
You think you're not?
No, I'm saying I
That's not
think
even a question.
So you got to let me finish my statement. I said I think Becky is going to take it, and I think that what they were trying to do with Roxanne before with Bailey, they might pivot to Becky or something like that. But Becky also is heel, so I'm actually like intrigued to see where that's going to go afterwards. Who would be next up, since Becky technically kind of turned heel.
Definitely. One thing I will give credit for, I give Lyra a lot of heat. You know, I think that they are trying to give her a push and an opportunity. So now with her and Becky about to tell a story, now this is going to be up to her. Before I was complaining about storytelling. Now you're getting the story. You got the man. If you don't produce here, bring some type of character out, there's no more booking to blame. It's you. The ball is in your hand, Lyra Valkyria. I'm gonna stop the bird brain comments. I'm gonna put it on hold, but it's up to you if it's coming back soon. But anyway,
I can't promise that, but I will say to those who think I'm just a hater, I've always said she was a good wrestler. I just
great
don't believe
wrestler.
in her.
It's just a storytelling. That's all, man.
Story behind her sucks.
But you got a good one right here. Don't drop the ball. Next up, though, the New Day comes out to celebrate their title win at WrestleMania, but then come the Alpha Babes challenging them for a tag team title match right there on the spot. The ref comes out, everything's about to happen, and then Monday turns to Rusev Day as Rusev makes his return. Brand new music, looking like he on Ozempic, not the same big guy as he used to be, but he comes down to the ring anyway. Rex shop. New Day scurry off like the great heel champions that they are. And then Alpha Babes, sacrificial lambs to Rusev. This was a good return. Coach DTM, your thoughts on Rusev, New Day, and the Alpha Babes?
Man, I kind of disagree with you on that, man. I feel like they could have put him in a better story spot to bring him back. So like you got two tag teams that's talking about a match. And then you got a singles guy who come down and just trying to wreck the whole everybody in the ring. Like it didn't really make a lot of sense to me the way they did it. So like now where did he go from there? You know what I'm saying?
Him versus Otis. I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah, but that ain't good, man. That's the second return or grand because Ray Felix is the same thing.
You say Felix?
Phoenix.
Ray Felix.
Who the hell is Felix?
That's a cat. That's a cat.
Oh, okay. All right.
But no, they did him the same way. You know what I'm saying? They brought him in. Debut match sucks because it was against nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
So that's the second one. Like I'm like when that music dropped, I just dropped my head. Like, oh my god, not like this. Not like
this. Not like this. Man. Ryan T, your thoughts on Rusev?
I'm glad Rusev is back, but yeah, I kind of agree. If it was going to be against a singles competitor, it would have made more sense because then you could have a story to build. Or it could have been with somebody that he had. Like there's somebody that's on the roster right now that he has history with, that he has unfinished business. You could have did something like that as well. So I kind of agree with Coach. But I'm glad to see Rusev back. He looks in shape.
New Day looking good too with them belts. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them boys looking right. No Diddy.
He said, "Thank God."
Thank God.
Newsday.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I think Kofi on something, dog, because his eyes been just.
Did I point it out the other day?
I was like, "What's wrong with my man's eyes?" But beyond that, I can understand why they tried to squeeze in Rusev here due to the fact that with the card that's already packed, where else would Rusev have come out at? So it's like you gotta have him somewhere. And then y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I felt bad for Otis because he was getting his ass whooped, and the way his shirt looked,
like a skirt.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like he was getting dragged as a skirt was. He was like getting dragged down. I'm like, Rusev was manhandling this man woman.
He should have came back with Lana too, man.
Yes, he should have.
Yeah,
but I'm happy that the entire stadium was screaming Rusev Day.
Yeah, they're back together.
I think they signed her too, though. She back too. She just
they
ain't made
both
her
signed.
entry yet.
They both signed.
Okay, so with that being said, and him attacking Otis, are they trying to build something with him and Otis, and then Lana
Ooh,
with
Maxine.
Maxine?
That might be cool.
That might be
That might be
cool.
good.
That might be cool.
Hey,
I
Ron
like that.
called it. Mark timestamp.
Yeah,
Ron called
there
that.
you go. Ron got a prediction now.
But,
Chuck rubbing off on me.
I was happy to see Rusev. Everybody screaming Rusev Day. I think I was on the couch screaming Rusev Day. And then you know he got the forgot his finisher, the Bulgarian, whatever it's called. But yeah, I enjoyed this.
Acolyte.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. You guys said it would have been better with a better opponent, but I did like the way he just tossed Tozawa out like trash. Like you're nobody, you don't mean nothing here. And then Otis with the t-shirt by his knees, looking like a skirt, getting manhandled. I was like, God, this man by himself is taking out a tag team.
Tozawa kept trying too. He was just like,
yeah,
didn't I tell you get out of here?
He's like, it's Rusev Day, get out. Woo.
Right.
Trash.
Next up, after that, we get Io Sky is challenged by the NXT Women Champion Stephanie Vaquer, but the match ends in a no contest as Julia and Roxanne Perez come out to interfere until Rhea Ripley comes down and makes the same save, black eye and all from last night. And then she hands Io the title in a nice friendly gesture, but letting her know, I have privilege and I have next. So, Ron T. the Icon, your thoughts on Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer, the whole melee, and Rhea Ripley?
When they announced the match in the first place, I'm like, there's no way that this is going to end clean.
No,
Something's going to happen. But it was fun to watch while it happened. And so that's something, I guess, for the future that they're showing. But Julia as a heel, I like the look. I'm not going to lie.
I do.
I'm just mad that Roxanne had to be the one to get head, but how come they both couldn't escape? Why they got to keep abusing Roxanne like this? I'm not okay with this.
Right. Yeah, she is.
They turned her into a jobber.
Yeah.
Right. Chuck, your thoughts on your girl Roxanne and the whole situation?
Roxanne looked adorable. Julia looked adorable. And I was pissed off when Rhea came out for the save because they just making it to where nobody can hate her. Like if anybody was mad at her, you can't be anymore because she just helped Io.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we're going to keep pushing her in a spot to where you're just going to keep feeling like Rhea could do no wrong. That's that entitlement bullshit that I'm complaining. I'm tired of it. Bullshit. But I am looking forward to the match tomorrow between Roxanne and Stephanie. And I do believe that all three of these women are ready to be called up.
Definitely. Coach, your thoughts on Stephanie Vaquer and Io?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Ron the way he was saying. I was thinking the same thing. Nobody's going to take a pin in this match because they can't really afford it right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the match, like you said, coming up tomorrow, and then Io being a retaining champ. You can't. It's impossible. But it was a good match, man. It was a good match, and I didn't see Rhea coming down. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That kind of threw me off a little bit. But I guess when you get your eye black like that, you get beat back into beat back into your senses. You're like, you know what? That's my friend. That's my
Right.
Hey, beat her right, man.
Exactly. Shay says that match was fire until it was interrupted. Definitely. Hopefully they bring that back sometime in the future and give it to us the right way.
She kept speaking. She kept speaking to Io in Spanish. I was like, no, she speaks Japanese. She doesn't speak Spanish.
I don't understand.
She said, look, I'm learning. I just learned English. You got to learn Spanish too. Come on.
Right, man. Next up, it was the celebration of celebrations. They had a great package for Jey Uso showing his story. Brought tears to everybody in the crowd's eyes. He came down with his black and gold gear on, yeeting from here to Tennessee. Everybody got involved. Then Sami Zayn came out to celebrate. Big Jim came down to celebrate. And they gave Jey Uso his roses. And I'm going to do the same thing. I gave Jey a lot of crap. It was mostly because I just was feeling Gunther, a little more. I felt like his character was developing a lot more. He was looking more of the savage in the build-up. But now that it's over, it's all said and done. We hitting the reset button, moving on to something else. Jey Uso, congratulations, the new world heavyweight champion. This brother worked from the bottom all the way to the top at anybody at any source of life. When you're able to do that, I salute you. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on the celebration?
Would you mind hitting the button so we can get about four or five good yeets in?
4 or 5 good yeets in. Jey Uso, if we get flagged, it don't matter. This is for you, sir. The new world heavyweight champion.
That was about 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough. We don't want to get flagged here. We don't want to get
I'm
flagged.
tired. Winded. No, just joking. I actually thought a couple times when Sammy was kind of looking at him in the corner, I thought he was going to backstab him. I'm happy that he didn't. Jimmy coming out, I thought Jimmy and Sammy was going to fight over it. No, that's my brother. I'm happy they didn't. I'm happy that they kept the moment with Jay and the crowd when he said, "I made him tap, y'all." And I think when he was talking about how they build him up, they did way too good of a job of building him down.
Right.
Because I actually started to believe in Gunther, even though I was still holding faith for Jay. But I actually got to a point where I was like, "Nah, they're." Because remember, I kept saying that there was too long of a gap. For 4 months, we saw Jay get dog walked.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where I was really like, maybe Gunther's really that guy. But I'm happy that he got this. He deserves it. And that heavy yeet shirt, man, I feel like I want one, but trying to promote my own merchandise at the moment, so I can't buy it.
Ron T, your thoughts?
I'm glad that they didn't do any heel turns or people turning on Jay. They kept it nice. So at least one Samoan had a good night. Other than that, but I'm glad they did the whole package and everything too. So shout out to Jay, man. He definitely did deserve it. He worked his butt off. Just watching the storyline between him and the Bloodline and the breaking apart to getting the IC title, just the lead up, that was pretty nice to watch.
Definitely. Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. It was a good segment. I'm glad that they let everybody get their separate time too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they were trying to all come in at the same time. They let Sammy come in with his broken neck, and he got his hugs and all that in, and then Big Jim come through behind. That was smooth. So definitely almost a tearing moment. You know what I'm saying? Not for me though. I'm a G, but
I think that's why Jay kept his glasses on. He was crying.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah,
he quick,
especially when Sammy was talking.
Yeah.
Sammy, I think he be doing that on purpose.
Yeah, he do.
He's about to make him cry.
Hey, he do that on purpose for sure.
It's just like all the guys back in the day used to say they was all trying to get Undertaker to break character.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to do that with Jay. Cry, fool, cry right now. He like.
And in WWE fashion, they'll build up a monster, a superstar, and destroy him in the next goddamn day. I was thinking Gunther was the man, and then this next segment happens. He comes out after the guy who choked him out in 5 seconds.
Yes.
And instead of arguing with him trying to get his belt back, he want to pick on Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Michael Cole gets up, he gets choked out. Pat McAfee gets involved, tries to knock him out, but as soon as he turned his back, he got choked the hell out, and Pat McAfee's whole crew tried to come in and save him. Security held him back, and he had that choke in for a good minute, putting him to sleep. So now he goes from world title to fighting Pat McAfee probably at Backlash. WWE, make it make sense. Please. Ron T, can you make it make sense?
I might be in the minority of this, but I'm kind of excited to see Pat McAfee get back in the ring.
Definitely.
Pat McAfee,
definitely minority.
Yeah. Well,
definitely.
Pat, I don't know if you remember that match he had you remember the matches that Pat McAfee had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, they were solid. So I'm pretty sure Pat McAfee wanted to get back in the ring, and I mean, why not let it be? Give him to Zawa or Otis. This is Gunther.
No, so Pat McAfee has not lost. I don't think he's lost a match yet.
Yeah, he haven't.
Gunther's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
But it's he'll get his match in, he'll get some licks in, and it's gonna look good, and then Gunther's gonna put him out, and then Gunther can move on. But why not?
Yeah. Chuck, your thoughts?
Now that we're talking about it, they should have had a moment where Rusev came on Pat McAfee's show, and instead of Rusev coming out during the time he came out, he should have came out to save Pat. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would have been sweeter. Rusev versus Gunther would have been a great match. Do not want to see Pat McAfee versus Gunther. And I didn't understand why the whole security was holding his friends back when my man's turning purple. Like, let them help him. Like, what are y'all like? No one's helping, telling let go.
They said
punch this man in the face so he can let go.
Right,
like, make it look real. They just let him go.
They said
let him go.
They said no. Let him teach Pat a
let him go.
Right.
Let him teach Pat a lesson.
Please, please, let him go.
That was
Gunther.
wild.
Please, let him go. Like, no, like how Pat. Remember, if you noticed when Michael Cole was in there, Pat went and knocked him in the head. Let him go.
Right.
They should have did the same thing to help Pat. I did not like that.
They didn't want nothing to smoke. That's what it was. They was like, please let him go. Please.
Man turned purple, bro.
Coach.
I definitely seen this story before in real life, so I can remember throwing somebody out the club, and they were so mad at me that they was ready to fight their girlfriend. So I was confused about the whole thing, but that's exactly what I felt when I seen Gunther do that. Like, wait a minute, the guy who choked you out was just here. He was just chilling, and you ain't come out and said nothing. You waited. You let him get all that heat out.
Right. All that yeet out.
Yeah, all that yeet out. You got the yeet out.
Oh man, shout out Shay saying it makes no damn sense, but there is Pat versus Gunther. Lord help Pat. Yes, help that man.
I think I said in the group on the Mayhem chat, I was like, I know everybody hates the man, but I do know Pat McAfee is good friends with Brock Lesnar. I was hoping for Brock to come save my man. I know everybody hates him, but I was like, Jesus, Pat needed help.
Maybe that's what's gonna happen at Backlash. Maybe he'll be beating up on Pat McAfee so bad you hear,
somebody need to manhandle Gunther.
Instead of Pat, maybe Pat will be able to choose his opponent.
Ooh, like that.
I like that. Definitely like that. Shout out Metal OZ0 saying Goldberg gonna return and challenge Jay for the belt. Don't you say that, man. Don't you even start that. Stop it right there, sir.
He's supposed to be having one more match too.
I heard that too, but let's not let it be Jay.
No.
Don't let it be Jay, man.
It's gonna be John Cena.
Oh God, no. For the love of God, no.
God,
man. Anyway, next up with the help of all type of shenanigans from the Judgment Day and in returning JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio retains his Intercontinental Championship in his first defense against Penta, getting the dub. Judgment Day is back together. They got the tag team titles back. They got the IC title. They got JD back. And fans still don't look happy, man. Something's brewing right there for sure.
He smiled a little bit when he saw JD.
Yeah, Coach, your thoughts? I mean, Chuck.
I was gonna say he smiled a little bit when he saw JD, and I felt bad for Penta because he got jumped.
Yeah, he definitely got
jumped. Carlito, I love Carlito's. Like, I feel like we all champions.
Right.
Like when he was all clapping titles, he clapped his apple. I'm like, Carlito.
Clapped his apple. What the fuck?
You see when they all lifted their championships, he lifted his little apple. It was sad. I was like, man, I know you got the alley-oop to help Dom win that title, but that looked pathetic.
Wow, man. Ryan T, please help us, man.
Did he not clap his apple?
Stop!
Yikes.
He cheers. He cheered. He
cheered the apple. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what he did. He cheers his apple. But let Carlito win the Speed Championship or something, man. Get that man a title or something. But I did like this. I saw that fan was looking at JD like, why you didn't tell me you was gonna be here? But so I'm wondering what's gonna happen with that. But man, both the Lucha brothers took an L 2 nights in a row.
Yep, they'll be on speed before you know it. Tony Khan don't know what he's doing. Okay,
wait.
Okay.
The show or the? Never mind.
No.
Maybe both. Coach, your thoughts?
Man, man, it was it. It was it. I like the fact that they put Dom's name in the song now. Dirty, dirty Dom,
Right.
dirty, dirty Dom. I was like, oh, okay, they just okay, all right, they figured that one out. So, but man, Dom is different, bro.
Yeah, he is,
Dom is
man.
different. I seen him on a, I think Ryan, you probably saw it too, because I seen your name on there
We
where
talking
he
about
was
the mask.
the mask. Yeah, he was talking about that mask. He was like, yeah, they said I was struggling with the mask, but it was giving me powers, and I
It
was
didn't want to let me go. It said
I
for
was
the culture, lucha.
He's talking about, but everybody else who wear masks is ugly. I look good. I'm like, this dude is it, man. He got it, man. He got something. He it.
And then it's not. I don't know if y'all saw like the post show last night. Yo, he getting over that turn. I told y'all if he could
Yeah.
take that heel heat, transfer into a baby face, he will be world champion material before you know it. And I felt it last night, man. People are starting to change on Dom, man. He getting serious cheers. And I think if they play this right and let Finn be the bad guy,
Yeah.
that could boost Dom to the moon, man. I'm telling you, I could see it coming, man.
I seen people online saying they was like, if he would have pinned Breaker, I think a lot of people would have been mad at him. But because
Right.
he pinned Finn, it just was like, oh yeah, because Finn's been the one who's been low key talking so much shit against him. Finn's a bigger villain than him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's like it only catapults you to a good guy.
Shout out Austin Lloyd Jones Gray saying what up, and he also says they will face the New Day soon. I hope not. I mean, I don't mind them getting the title shot, but New Day look too damn good with them belts right now. Let them marinate on them for a minute, man. But yeah, if that more gold for Newton Judgment Day, if so, man, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. Now, once again, we are getting a habit of main event segments, not matches, but main event segment of the evening comes out. Paul Heyman and his new acquisition, Seth freaking Rollins, come down to explain why they did what they did, but they ain't give him no damn time. Out comes CM Punk. They start going at it. Seth takes care of him, but then comes out the tribal chief. He wants a piece of Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. And just before he could wreck shop on the both of them, Paul Heyman says, nah, I'm not finished signing people. And out comes his newest acquisition, Braun Breaker, who spears the hell out of Roman Reigns through the barricade, lays him out. CM Punk's out. Roman Reigns is out. And there stands the newest faction being developed, Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, and Braun Breaker. I like this group. And you called it, man. Chuck Jordan. Tell him about it.
Well, Coach said I left the door open for both, but I don't give a damn. I said because I've been hearing a lot about him working with Breaker in the background, but I thought the storyline would have been better for him and Seth, but they did both, and I'm not mad at it. I'm hoping that Breaker and Paul, even if Seth they break ties, that he stays with Breaker as a Paul Heyman guy, because I think Breaker is the future, even though Seth is the now, and Paul can be that
Bridge.
I won't even say bridge. He can be the guy that catapults them both into the next stratosphere for their careers.
A pogo stick?
No.
Liaison.
Trampoline.
Yeah, the rocket.
Trampoline.
He could be a rocket. Or
There you
liaison. I like liaison better. Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
Thank you. Anytime.
Coach, your thoughts on this segment?
Man, I was definitely shocked because I remember Chuck
Told you,
saying it.
Coach.
I remember you saying it, but I didn't remember it in the moment. Because I was like, some things you don't look forward to. You're like, this is not going to happen. Not right now. Not right now. Because you still thinking like, for most people, when you lose the belt, your mind is on getting my belt back. Not signing to a whole new faction and going a whole nother direction. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I guess it threw me off a little bit. But I do like what I saw. I don't like my tribal chief getting done like that. But aside from that, they do look like they would be a strong team. I wonder what they're gonna call themselves though.
We shall see. Coming soon. But Shay's agreeing with you. She says in the chat, I don't care. Roman is my guy. I don't care how many spears or stumps he gets. That bastard deserves every one he gets, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
See, Shay, why he never crossed nobody.
No.
He
You know what I'm
crossed
saying?
Cody Rhodes. That's
When?
what it is.
Roman
He
got
helped-
the A-Town stump today. It was
He helped
Right.
Cody.
He
But
helped
see,
Cody.
me and Shay right here, but he helped Cody though.
Ryan,
he
your
could
thoughts
have
on
used
the
that chair
ending?
on Cody. Use it on Seth
I think
and
Jay
lost
is,
the belt.
I
Remember
think Jay is in trouble.
Mm.
I think Brian is coming after that title with the help of Paul Heyman.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They got history.
Yep. So
that. Shite.
I'm excited. I saw when he came out with the spear, I was like, who the heck is? Then he took it off as Brian Breaker. I did one of those, like, they did it. And I was like,
I don't think they
check out
finished
that
building this faction though. I think it's
No.
more people to come.
I do too.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they want to team up. They probably gonna have some type of backlash. I can see it already. CM Punk and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins, and add the new member that day. That'd be dope, man.
And you heard they said this isn't just they already looking forward to next WrestleMania with this group.
Right.
Well, that's what they were saying before CM Punk interrupted them. I couldn't really understand the full thing, but they was like, we're already planning for WrestleMania 42, and then WrestleMania. Look at it. I'm like, damn, Punk. Why I was waiting.
As long as
Let,
we don't,
let them give their speech first.
as long as we don't get this.
Right.
Gotta.
Oh man, Shay. Oh my God, Shay.
That needs to
And
stay
Cody
with John
deserved
Cena.
to lose last night. No, he didn't. He did not, Shay. Get out of here. But anyway,
didn't?
on a scale of 1 to 10, I know I gave WrestleMania last night a 0, but I just want to bring that back. My emotions have subsided. WrestleMania night 1 was about a 6. Night 2, it was about a 8.6. It was a solid. So, I'm easy on that. But tonight was even better. I give tonight's show like a 9.6. This was a dope Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. 9.6 from me. Coach, what you got your rating 1 to 10 or 0 to 10?
Oh, now you want to add 0. So
You got to add 0 now.
now you want to add 0. No, I'm gonna go. It was definitely a great Monday, man. I'm gonna go 9.8, man.
9.8. Ryan T.
I was gonna go with my original score for WrestleMania and give it a 9.5.
9.5. Chuck Jordan, what you giving Raw tonight?
There was only one thing I didn't like, and even that I somewhat like with the Rusev, but it was hilarious because Otis. I'm gonna go 9.
9 from Chuck Jordan. Hell of a Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Man, I felt like we've been drained. I don't know about y'all. I woke up today just like back-to-back events. We had an event Saturday night. We had an event Sunday night. And we seriously want to thank all the fans who came out. Y'all made that shit so dope. We are going to be doing live PLEs from here on out. A lot of content creators like to pack up and head on the road and pay for all these wrestling interviews. To hell with that. We here for the IWC. We ain't no marks trying to chase wrestlers. We chase
Matter of fact, we're gonna get the
y'all,
wrestlers to come to us.
IWC.
We're gonna get the wrestlers to come to us.
We want
Right.
the wrestlers come. You ain't never gonna see us. Can I have your autograph, bitch? I'll stun your ass. Get out of here, man. I don't want your fucking autograph. We are here for the IWC, so we gonna keep doing events for y'all. And one day they gonna be knocking on our door. You best believe that. I ain't paying no $700 for none of shit, you idiot. Get out of here. But anyway, that's it for us. Monday Night Raw post show. Next up, Ryan T. We doing a NXT post show tomorrow night or morning after?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Ryan T. NXT post show. We'll be there. Any last words before we get out of here from anybody?
Man, make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Definitely.
And I'm expecting somebody to premiere in NXT tomorrow, so we'll see.
We shall see. But until then,
last thing, go get the merch.
Yes.
oh yeah, do that.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Holy Shhh Podcast.com. It's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ryan T, the icon.
It's your boy King Coach, man. Talk about it.
And I'm the one they call OCJ, Chuck Jordan.
You guys have been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast, Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania post show.